Today, we're diving into a popular post from the Reddit titled as TIFU by accidentally posting my nudes on my Snap story for 8 hours instead of sending them to my husband. This post received 41,510 upvotes. Posted by Refrigerated Ice. The post reads as follows. So apparently I'm a genuine idiot. My husband and I sometimes send flirty pics back and forth when we haven't gotten to spend much time together because of busy schedules. Last night I was having some drinks while he was at work, but safe to say I was drunk. I took a few photos and went to send them to him. Well, to what I thought was him, but accidentally pressed the button for my Snap story in my drunken haze. I didn't realize, went to sleep, and woke up to the tragedy: friends, family, coworkers, people from high school, etc. It's like FC King D-Day. They all had access to my full frontal nudity and vagina on display just right up there for 8 damn hours overnight. I couldn't even bear to look at who all saw it. Excuse me while I go die. I'm just deleting that app from hell and then going to change my name, cut my hair and abandon my life, BRB. I don't know how I'm going to recover from the embarrassment. I'm just going to go dark for a few months TLDR. I was drunk and stupid. Went to send flirty nude pics to my husband but accidentally pressed my story. Went to sleep. Woke up to seeing what I had done 8 hours later. Friends, family, coworkers, people from high school, etc., are all on the account. I'm going to change my name and move to recover from the embarrassment. A comment from user Tegus Tardis says, had some friends who were in a relationship. They ended up accidentally posting a story of them finishing up the act. Video. Both nude, man's dick's out. Whole 9 yards. It was a rough go. Everyone who saw it called them pretty quick, but it was still an unfortunate occurrence. This comment received 5,500 upvotes. A reply from user Trojan Zebra says, this man had 27 feet of dick? Holy fuck. This reply received 7377 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, oh gosh, that's horrible. This reply received 165 upvotes. A comment from user Coyote_Grundy_666 says, when I was in high school we had a CVS that had a Subway shop inside. A girl in my grade worked there, and took a bunch of nude photos all around the Subway kitchen, posing on the prep tables etc. She then went to get the photos developed at the same CVS that the Subway where she worked was in. She got fired. This comment received 9897 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, I definitely agree with that firing. 100% a health and safety violation. This reply received 4676 upvotes. A comment from user IWHBYD114 says, my wife and I have a couples app that can only send messages between the two of us. No more telling my boss that I love him. This comment received 5931 upvotes. A comment from user Citizen Luke 117 says, I would just admit, oops. Meant to send those pics to my husband. Sorry. Everyone who saw my recent snap. Let's never talk about this, K? This comment received 1256 upvotes. A comment from user Deleted User says, so my dad, divorced from my mom since 1974, got on Facebook maybe 10 years ago, give or take. And like a lot of boomers, he had some trouble figuring out how to use it. Example of boomer Facebook problems. My girlfriend's dad didn't know the status box wasn't a search bar. So for a full weekend he just kept posting names of his ex-girlfriends he wanted to stalk. But I digress. Anyhow, my dad was posting pics and somewhere along the way I was going through them, as one does. As I do so, without warning, there's my dad's asshole and ballsack in high def, hair and all. He's bent way over and obviously getting some help with the photo. I wasn't quite sure how to deal with this but eventually decided a rip the band-aid off approach was best. But I wanted to give him at least a tiny way to save face, so instead of saying, Dad, your balls and asshole are posted on your Facebook profile. Maybe you could remove them before your granddaughters see them. I said, asterisk somebody's balls and asshole are posted on your Facebook profile. I was secretly hoping that somehow it would turn out to be not my dad's taint on my screen. Even though I knew better, I was hoping it was anyone's taint but his. My dad wrote back and said, "Huh, will y'all look at that? Good looking fella though, isn't he? He didn't give a fuck. It's like he thought anyone who got a look at his 63-year-old balls was lucky." And so if there were ever any doubt in my mind that was my dad's balls and asshole, it's gone now. Edit. Oh, Jesus. This is on its way to being my most popular comment of all time. Sorry, Dad. This comment received 1503 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "This story just made my day so much better. Thanks for sharing. I shouldn't have laughed as hard as I did." This reply received 348 upvotes. A comment from user Fudge Judy 4 Booty says, "Had a customer the other day tell me he was scrolling through Snap Stories and saw a female friend of his do a slow pan down of head to tits to cooch, and then do a painfully long zoom in of her swirling her bean. She meant to send it to her boyfriend, obviously. My customer personally messaged her so she could take it down before many people saw it, and she was very thankful to him because nobody else that saw it said anything. Just thought I'd share this in case you needed to know people have fucked up worse than you." We also had a girl share a nude to our aerial fitness group by accident. We're all female though, so it hits different, and she ended up getting a lot of compliments. She was embarrassed, but she was like, "Well, thanks guys." This comment received 6155 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "It's always nice to hear you're not alone. How nice of that customer and your fitness group. I'm sure they really appreciated it." This reply received 2074 upvotes. A comment from user Effit says, "On a positive side note, it's just skin." This comment received 3729 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "This is somehow reassuring." This reply received 1928 upvotes. A comment from user Carbomergar says, "I once thought I popped my implant so I sent full topless pics to my doctor, turns out my phone had that automatically post to Facebook feature, so I'm blasting my titties to Facebook so my old friends from HS and college, my parents, my kids' friends' parents, my AP English teacher, everyone got a blurry pic of my bruised titty underneath my full legal name. Everyone responded to alert me, and my favorite was a one-time crush who assured me, they look pretty good though. 4 years later and everyone forgot about it and it's just funny now. Don't worry, this too will pass." This comment received 920 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "This made me laugh so hard and I definitely needed it. Thank you for sharing." This reply received 200 upvotes. A comment from user Spartan Elitism says, "You did it late at night and deleted it late in the morning. Most people probably never saw them." This comment received 636 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "This is what I'm hoping, haha." This reply received 302 upvotes. A comment from user Wenuashapanafart says, "Were they like R-rated or X-rated? Either way, not the end of the world." This comment received 703 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "I'm not really sure of the difference, but it was basically full nudity." This reply received 556 upvotes. A comment from user Rad Meyerlerk Queen says, "My sister accidentally sent her vagina pic to our dad. And honestly I am traumatized for her. I am so sorry this happened. However, like others have said, eventually it'll be forgotten about or forcefully scrubbed from memory like my poor father. Tears of joy. Edit. Spelling." This comment received 536 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "Oh my god, how horrible. I'd never live that down. I hope she's okay now." This reply received 219 upvotes. A comment from user Deleted User says, "I knew a dude in high school who would, accidentally, post his dick pics on his story every couple months." This comment received 191 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "Yikes, that low-key gives me sexual predator vibes." This reply received 40 upvotes. A comment from user LazyCat says, "It'll be fine. It will be an embarrassing few weeks, but it'll be fine." People forget about these things, especially since most of the people you know seem to be considerate and know that it was a mistake. Try not to think about it too much, distract yourself. And if someone asks, tell them your phone got hacked by a malicious software virus from downloading a pirated movie, and switch to another ridiculous topic. You're alright. It will be alright. This comment received 321 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "Thank you. That's definitely a good excuse I'll be using for my family members." This reply received 123 upvotes. A comment from user emancipated_human says, "When a moment like this happens, I remember this bit from a stand-up act one saw at the Just for Laughs festival. I think it was from Hannibal Buress. It goes something like, do you know who cares less about your embarrassments, problems, and insecurities? Everybody. It helps me to remember that most people are too tied up in their own problems to really care about our mistakes. Hope this blows over for you and that you can start laughing about this soon." This comment received 146 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "Thank you." This reply received 25 upvotes. A comment from user boobear_0219 says, "Solidarity, haha, similar thing happened to me last year, went to send a full frontal to my BF. Hit the wrong button, my ex saw it instead, was a bit awkward to explain it wasn't for him, haha." This comment received 346 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "Oh God. Haha, that's so horrible, I'm so sorry. Hopefully you can look back and laugh now." This reply received 128 upvotes. A comment from user dogs_with_antlers says, I once accidentally posted a video of myself masturbating and didn't realize until my aunt saw it. I was and still am mortified. I can't look her in the eye. You're not alone." This comment received 94 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully we can laugh at our mistakes one day." This reply received 36 upvotes. A comment from user Tavarasu88 says, "Well, it's not like it's something they haven't seen before. Lighten up. When life gives you lemons, take them with salt and a shot of tequila." This comment received 155 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "This is my new life motto, haha." This reply received 60 upvotes. A comment from user Deleted User says, "Deleted." This comment received 275 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "Haha, thank you. It's good to put it in perspective." This reply received 80 upvotes. A comment from user Probably Afraid says, "If it helps, you're not the first nor will you be the last person to post their nudes by accident. And most people don't process who posts what when they're mindlessly scrolling through stories." This comment received 442 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "Thank you, this is reassuring." This reply received 57 upvotes. A comment from user Afinum says, "Imagine trying to send your nudes to some dude behind your husband's back and this happen." This comment received 59 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "I feel like you deserve it at that point, haha." This reply received 39 upvotes. A comment from user Dregun says, "If we're considering haircuts, I think bangs are in order. Maybe a beard and a nose prosthetic too." This comment received 40 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "Contacts and hair dye too." This reply received 24 upvotes. A comment from user Just_let_me_die says, "There was a guy in my class in high school who broke up with his then GF. He posted most of her nudes on Facebook with something like, 'She is a whore.' I reported him and the photos were taken down. but I can guarantee you that nobody remembers some random nudes from 11 years ago. This comment received 62 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "That's so horrible for the girl, it's good they were taken down." This reply received 42 upvotes. A comment from user Oracleus says, "Probably you made someone happy. Don't care. I have seen plenty of similar stuff and PPL don't care. At least some dickhead could joke on that. If that happens, don't feel embarrassed. It's your body and for sure they won't ever touch it, so fuck that stupid people and enjoy. Awesome you send nudes with your hubby. So scared this could stop after marriage. Me and my GF are quite open on our sex life, so I hope fun won't end. Enjoy sis." This comment received 79 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "Thank you. If you're with the right person you'll know it. If you still want to be all over each other after the newness wears off, good luck." This reply received 33 upvotes. A comment from user Chris and Friend says, "The only people that will truly judge you are the people that are jealous you and your husband have attraction to each other still. My fiancé and I have been together a few years, but I know that our sexual attraction will never dwindle. I've never experienced this level of intimacy before, and when it's discussed with friends, the only people that passive-aggressively say it will pass are the ones in unhappy relationships. Own your body and tell the haters you have a man that loves it, so you don't give a shit." This comment received 35 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "Thank you, and congratulations on your engagement. I have a similar sentiment toward people who are in unhappy relationships. It's sad that it's rare nowadays to see thriving and loving long-term relationships. I'm so happy that you've been able to find something that seems to be becoming rare." This reply received 20 upvotes. A comment from user Deleted User says, "Deleted." This comment received 37 upvotes. A reply from the original author Refrigerated Ice says, "Thankfully 99% of people didn't say anything and had enough consideration to save my soul the embarrassment, haha." This reply received 34 upvotes.